Bye, Ian.
Yeah, I don't think this is an Ecoline door, so there shouldn't be any problem at all.
Security or not.
See, this is what happens. If you don't have an Ecoline door, I can kick it in. And I'm a bad guy.
He's a bad guy. How do you feel about me putting this level next to this big black level?
I mean, different strokes for different folks. Remember, it's not the size of the level. That's how you use it, friend.
We've seen you using it. Yes. Just another one of the things Ian keeps in his inspector tool belt.
Hello, Tyvek. My window just fell out of the paper. You need to come put it back in. This guy can do more than I can think.
We are back together again, me and Ian here for another Ecoline window inspection. This time we're out in Canmore, but we're doing another special treat because it's always important when we get together. So last time we were in a factory setting, doing a crash and impact test on the windows with an arsenal of weaponry. But today we're just gonna stick with one out in Canmore, feeling the mountain air. We're gonna test these drivers out live on this home and the existing windows this time.
I like it. I mean, if you're out in Canmore, you got to have your golf clubs with you. And I think this is the perfect way to start off one of these videos. So let's get to it.
Let's tee it up.
So I guess, unfortunately, due to local bylaws in this area, we're not allowed to hit golf balls at homes, which I think is kind of bogus. I mean, who makes up that kind of law, right, Chris?
Very ridiculous.
Yeah,
how did you even get to a place you're making that kind of
if you're doing a construction, renovation, and you're not allowed to hit the golf balls at the house, I mean, what the hell's the point? But alas, we're here. Still a nice day.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, I think this is probably the nicest location we've ever filmed at. Feel pretty lucky to be out here, to be honest.
Yes.
Yeah. So I mean, this is what we can do. Now, Ecoline, there's no boundaries, right, with where we can go. We're out here in Canmore. I don't know where we're going next. No. Hopefully like Italy or something would be nice.
Yeah.
I could see us installing some windows out there.
World travelers here.
Yeah. Yeah, so Ecoline, if you guys are, if you're paying attention out there, please send us to Italy. We really want to go. Yeah. There's a lot of things we need to see out there to inspect. A lot of cool homes, some probably really old homes.
Different practices.
Yeah, like the
homes.
Vatican. Vatican probably uses new windows, right?
Yeah.
Pretty old building, so.
We know they're coast to coast, at least in Canada. They must go beyond that.
Yeah,
so,
with the Canadian-made windows in Italy, I think it's a great move.
Don't landlock us.
No, don't do it.
All right, we're gonna get to inspecting this project. It's a renovation under construction right now. So the homeowners are working on it, doing a lot of DIY themselves. But again, they decided windows were an area that they wanted to bring in the experts. So that's why we got the Ecoline crew and us out here again.
Yeah, if you're gonna do your own renovation on your house, if you're going to be putting in flooring, cabinetry, countertops, all that stuff, that's great. If you can do the painting, but don't install your own windows because at the end of the day, the windows are the big feature in the home, especially when you got big ones in the front. So you got to have Ecoline out here. They got to take care of it, and they're only going to be here a couple days, and then they're gone, right? Yeah, that's how it's going to go down. So let's go check out what we're dealing with. Hey, we're inside here. We're in I think this will be a kitchen at some point. This is an interesting patio door. We haven't seen this one before. I don't know who installed that, maybe another door company or something at some point. What do you think, Chris? Do you think it's secure or safe? Weatherproof?
I don't see why not. Just
pretty good latch there.
It's got a good latching system. Maybe just flip that over. Very resistant proof.
I mean, I guess if you got a tight
forced entry,
if you got a tight budget,
go kick the other side of this door.
Well, hey, I mean, let's not get too ahead of ourselves. But if you're on a tight budget, this could work for a period of time.
Doors come in different prices, and you get what you pay for. That's what we're seeing here. So you could have a $50 door, a sheet of plywood, a couple hinges, some fasteners.
It can be done.
It can be done. Is it weatherproof? Is it going to leak? It's probably going to leak.
Yeah, but sure. Definitely going to leak.
It's cost efficient. You're gonna save a lot of money.
Okay, so I think the plan is to
it.
get rid of this, I'm assuming. And then we're gonna put in one of our sexy Ecoline doors. Looks like it's an all black door.
Yeah.
Probably triple pane.
Looks like we got a nice
really
big one.
Yeah.
It's full opening to behind Ian there.
Yeah. This is gonna be a really neat room, and probably from what was in the past.
We wanna see that.
Yes.
So yeah.
We wanna see as much of that as we can and less plywood.
Look at that. You wanna close that up with plywood.
All right, Chris, this is your moment to shine here. We all know you, I have my tools to check around for, wood deterioration and water damage. You got your tools. So what do you think? What do you think about this old window? Is it rotten out or not too bad?
It's not too bad. It's definitely weathered.
Yeah.
We've come to understand that this is a 91 built home. So, 34-year-old windows here. Look to probably be original. Yeah, you can see some wear happening along the sill here. The rest of the window frame isn't in too bad of condition. There's not going to be any holes for my tools to poke into. From the looks of it, got a brick mold over the end of the window here.
I think if we take these brick molds off, I think this window will just fall right out. It's not going to take much effort. These installers are going to be happy today, that's for sure. And happy installers is good.
It's a nail fin.
It's nail fin?
Yes. And it's going to be a nail fin.
What the hell do you know? Well, I guess it's a nail fin. Fool me once. That looks like new caulking.
Might be.
I thought this house was older. I thought it was like 70s.
Homeowners prepped this for us. So they already cut back all the vinyl for the new nail fin installation. So that's a step that, Ecoline doesn't have to do now, but is a step if you're trying to install nail fin on an older home that's already has cladding installed.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm assuming they're gonna do all the trim work themselves. So just having Ecoline come up and do the window installation, it's gonna probably lessen the cost of the installation price. Yeah. And if you're handy enough, then you can select all the materials after that. Based off of what the windows look like too. You can kind of do things at your own pace.
Yeah. From what we've been told, they're going to reclad the entire exterior, so.
Yeah, so having the windows on is a good option, and then that way you can see how they look and then say, okay, maybe we want to go with a lighter exterior or a darker exterior based off the windows. You don't have to necessarily do it all at once, especially in the summertime. We're not as exposed to the elements, so to do a renovation over the summer makes sense. You got to get the windows installed first, I think, in my opinion. If you're installing new cladding, and then doing old windows, it's just more of a, there's more things that can go wrong. Doing it this way, there's basically no room for error, or there is room for error.
Agreed. Do the windows and openings first, then reclad if you're doing a full exterior envelope.
Yeah, for sure. We're looking at one of the kitchen windows. Again, this is wood frame. This is a wood frame window. It's got a fixed sash on one side, casement on the other side. Chris is putting a test on that one. Just a kind of a sad,
it's a little clunky.
It's just a sad looking window, to be honest. It's been repainted over the years. There's a bit of mold growing inside this frame. Just a shitty old dusty screen. This is sad. What do you think?
Yeah, it's just things age, old wood windows. So definitely use an update. See, that's all flimsy in there.
Yeah. Well, the big thing with the energy efficiency, so when we close the window, the functionality of the window is still fine. It's not leaking or anything like that. When we latch it, we can push it. You can push the window out of the place. So all that air is just coming right through. There's no weather stripping on this thing at all. So it's just incredibly energy inefficient. Yeah. The wasp doesn't even want to be in this house right now. He's like, get me the hell out of here.
I think it came in through the crack.
He could have,
there,
and he's got to leave. Because I don't like wasps. I'm fucking terrified of wasps. So that's another reason why the window's got to go. Because yeah,
insect proofing.
All right, we're getting ready to take out this larger living room window. Just taking the brick mold off, and then I think this thing's just going to be able to push out. It's not going to take much effort at all. It's going to be very, very heavy. It's going to take everybody on all hands on deck here, Chris. So get your gloves ready.
I'll get them.
Yeah, you're the catcher, okay?
Okay.
We'll push it out, you catch it.
Yeah, that seems good. So So we got a strategy for this. We'll take that out. I'll catch the window, no big deal. But yeah, as you can see, they're taking off the brick mold, so the wood trim there that's around the entire window. There's no nail fin here. This is just a wood window inserted, sitting in the frame. So typical, or similar to the brick mold install that we see Ecoline do often, but today we're gonna do it a little bit differently, and we're gonna replace these old brick mold windows with new nail fin windows.
This window is like wiggling already in the opening. It's kind of like a 6-year-old kid with a tooth in his mouth. It's just wiggling. All we got to do is just pull it and it's just going to come out.
Wiggle it enough.
And if the homeowners leave this window under their pillow tonight, I think they'll get like a couple of bucks, maybe from the window fairy.
Yeah.
What do you think? Sleep on top of it?
Yeah. Three panes, $3.
3 panes, $3. I think that's what I used to get back in the day.
Yeah, it's a good window fairy rate.
Yeah. Here we got the window coming out. I got to cheer on Chris. Make sure he's got a lot of energy. Here he comes. This is a heavy window, by the way. They probably could use a hand, but alas, I'm here. Enjoying the nice view, actually. It's quite nice. Good job, guys. Well done.
So unlike the last project I was on, where we saw the larger window was actually formed out of a number of smaller windows that made up that unit, this is one solid assembly.
I also want to just make a point of how strong Chris is, and why he's here today. It's not just for his expertise, but also for his brawn. He's got both brawn and brains.
Thank you. Yeah, real man of all trades.
This guy definitely hits the Bowflex, I'll tell you that.
Look at me in there. He's got a tool bag on his belt. I don't know what he's even doing with that. He's got a gas detector in there. Tiny little level. What do you even do with any of that stuff in there? It's all for show.
It's all for show, babe.
There we go. That's all I needed. That's all I wanted. Thank you.
I've never used any of this stuff. I don't even know how it works.
We got any gas leaks?
Carbon monoxide.
Oh, okay.
Just trying to keep you safe, pal.
Appreciate that.
We got a leaky furnace going on. Who's gonna know? I do.
We're just looking at Ian's fancy Tramex moisture detector here.
Yeah.
Very old school. You can see it doesn't have a digital display. So nice little throwback. Did you get that from your grandpa?
I don't know. It's made in Ireland, so that's got to be good. The Irish never made anything bad, really, to be honest. So it's a non-destructive moisture detection. I'm assuming if Chris had one, it would be the destructive one, because that's how he rolls.
Got to find that moisture.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It also detects if you have a heart. And let me just see here. Still beating. Okay, we're gonna check our window opening here. Luckily, I brought a moisture detector to check for moisture because that's our job. Chris didn't bring anything, so I don't know what value he's offering. But
I want to make sure we actually put this tool to work.
yeah, so you got to know how it works first. So when I put it down, we're reading about 10% moisture. All materials, wood materials, they're all going to have some percentage of moisture content in them. We're looking for anything between 5 and 20. Anything over 20 would indicate that there's more consistent moisture there. There's going to be signs of rot and decay. So when we put it along our sill here, everything's coming up pretty dry, which is good. So this is a way of actually verifying that we have a dry windowsill, not just a visual.
Yeah, it's good because we have water staining on the sill. We can see where there's some staining around any of the nail penetrations, but this lets us know that nothing is saturated at this time and it has effectively dried out.
Yeah, so luckily Chris can just piggyback off of my expertise again and my knowledge and my ability to use all the tools.
Yeah.
And he gets a free ride again today, so
it's really helpful.
It's good, man, for Chris. It's good work for Chris here.
I think technically you're a master inspector.
I am master inspector, yes.
I'm not quite there yet, so I'm still in progress.
One day you'll get to that master level, that master Jedi.
Yeah.
The way I see the world now, I mean, it's through a totally different lens, right?
I believe it.
I literally, everywhere I go, I tell people, like, oh, I'm a master inspector. Yeah. It's like when someone's a doctor. It's like, oh yeah, this is Dr. Lozon. It's like, no, this is Master Inspector Lozon. This is just Chris.
Master Ian. We'll refer to him as that for the rest of the day. All right, so the crew is just installing the building paper here. And you can see originally it had older black roofing style paper, so this is a thicker material. It doesn't breathe as well, but this will create a nice tie-in. As we mentioned, they are going to redo the exterior cladding, so there's a good chance that they look at redoing some of this building wrap as well. Like right by Ian here, we can see it's all crumpled. It's not lapped very well. So it's something I definitely recommend as they do the renovation and progress that they redo the paper, lift this up, start another layer, get this black paper out of here before we put on brand new cladding material.
If you're gonna go to this length of a renovation, you wanna make sure you do everything properly, do all the steps. So this building paper it's still in good condition. So building paper usually refers to like a 30-minute and 60-minute rating. So each layer adds a different amount of time. So that would just be basically if there was water to get behind the wall and it was exposed, the paper would be able to absorb a certain amount of moisture before it would actually penetrate into the plywood and start to rot that out. So it's all in good shape. You know, this hasn't been exposed to any water over time that's been severe enough. So I think adding on this extra layers is a good idea to clean it all up. And also if you have any issues, you can always just call that number on the paper there and see what that brings you. Maybe they'll bring out the paper guy to help you out, the Tyvek guy. Yeah. I'm assuming his vehicle is just like wrapped in Tyvek, right? If you're the Tyvek guy.
Gotta have a Tyvek wrap.
That's probably a good way to roll around town. Well, while we're waiting for the window to get installed, we can just start checking different areas of this house, make sure everything's nice and plumb.
Inspecting some of the renovation work.
Yeah, just use my little level here. So this little section of wood here, from here to here, is completely plumb. So, you know, the further we go down, you know, it's just easy to use. I can put it right there. If I had some giant level, how am I going to carry it around? I can't fit it in my little pouch.
Did it on a sling.
Like a bow and arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea too. Maybe I'll bring that out next time.
All right, so the crew here just finished installing the 3M membrane across the sill. So that's gonna, again, protect the sill should any moisture get past the window and run down here. Give it a spot, it can evaporate without rotting through the wood of the sill.
I completely agree with Chris in all aspects of those points. I'm just doing a really good job at explaining things really directly to you guys out there. And one day I think that'll suit him well in his goal to achieve master inspectorhood.
Ian's going to be a good reference that I can count on for my master inspector certification.
Yeah, can't wait to write up that report. Did they measure? Okay, we got our window ready. They're bringing it out from the trailer, lowering it down, and that's looking pretty good. Nice black exterior with a white finish inside. This will look really nice once everything's completed.
As you can see, this is our nail fin. So there's all the holes on the flange at the exterior there. So that's where this window will be secured to the exterior face of the building. Looks like it's a little lighter than the wood one because there's only the 4 of them lifting the window up, not needing my super strength.
Yeah, so you can see he's adding a bead of silicone that's gonna go all the way around the window. And then you leave a little opening at the bottom just in case there's any water that ever gets inside. That silicone's not gonna trap it, it'll be able to drain out. So we'll put that all the way around and then we'll get it up into the opening and start nailing it into place. Okay, here we go. Never a doubt. Never a doubt at all. Nice work.
Thank you, thank you. I hope I'm done for the day.
Okay, we got our window in place. So just like any other window, it doesn't matter if it's 2 feet by 2 feet or 10 feet by 6 feet. It's the same process. We gotta make sure it's level, plumb, shim it up, fasten it into place. In this case, we're actually going from the outside, right? We're gonna nail it in.
Yeah.
I might even actually put a nail in. I'm thinking I'm ready for that.
Wow.
Yeah, I might get on the hammer. What do you think about
Ian.
that? It takes a lot of experience to put a nail in that hole. So.
It does. One important detail on these, anytime we have a larger window, it's important that our shims get right under these mullion joints and provide that extra bit of support. So you see they're putting them right there right now.
Okay, let's get a footing here. I'm gonna actually do the nailing on this window, I think. As a master, it's time to, you know, show why I'm here.
Master of everyone.
Yeah, I think that's a good title. And it shouldn't be any problem getting all those nails in there. How many nails do you think we need? Like 50?
2 or 3 should hold it up.
2 or 3 or 50. Pick a number. We just want it
in that range.
We just don't want it to fall out, right?
Yeah.
That would be an ideal situation. Hello, Tyvek? My window just fell out of the paper. You need to come put it back in. See, Chris? This is how much trust there is right now, okay? We get that nail in, and
is that what we're calling that, trust?
It's a feather touch, okay? This is something that you don't have. You're a brute. You're just gonna smack the wall. You're gonna damage something. You're gonna put a hammer through the window. It's just a light, couple taps, you know, get it started.
Ian has
just get
the
it nice and snug in there.
Brute.
That's it. That's it. That's all it takes.
17 strokes of the hammer, and it's in.
Yep.
Just
It doesn't take. It's not
50 more
around.
of those.
It's not about how many. It's just about the preciseness. Okay.
Of course. Of course.
Chris wants to be the big brute. He wants to put the nails in the window. I'll give him a hammer to put the nails in the window. Chris, where are you?
Yeah.
Here you go. Here's your hammer. You want to be the big shot? Go ahead. See how it works.
Just another one of the things Ian keeps in his inspector tool belt.
That's for when I don't get. That's when I don't get paid. That's that hammer.
Oh yeah, that's a good. I didn't get paid hammer.
Yeah. Never used it. Never used
Okay,
it.
good. That was my next question.
It's just for
Just in
show.
case.
Yeah. But I guess you could put nails through the window with it. Yeah, for your little tiny hits.
Well,
Careful.
your tiny hits maybe. I don't know about mine.
Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea, especially on a house that's not ours. This is what you want. So now we took out all the plywood. Look at this view we got here of the trees. You got the mountains in the background. You want this as big as possible. We're gonna have the big Ecoline sliding doors coming in here. This is a $1 million view right here.
Baseball diamond back there. You could do a little trimmings and watch a game.
Watch a baseball game.
Right from inside or
watch the mountains.
on the deck.
See what they're doing. This guy could do more than I can think. I feel
Master at life.
I feel completely emasculated right now. That's okay. Did you ever play pool?
I do.
This is how you nail in the nail fin trick shot style.
Maybe.
One more nail.
Maybe we do that on.
We'll do it again.
Pool table.
Imagine if one of these guys was doing this.
Always something to be learned from Master Ian.
There's more than one way to use a hammer, my friend.
We're just doing the finishing details here. So with the nail fin, that includes adding an air barrier tape on the edge of the flange. So we can see at the bottom there, maybe a little bit, that caulking that we installed is seeping out the side. So that's gonna make a nice adherence between the building exterior face and the back of that flange. But this is just gonna make sure that that's nice and tight. We get a very clean air seal. We got a lovely bat insulation scarf here. Perfect for our cold winters in Calgary or Canmore, as we are today. So some nice drapery. Not really. The homeowners prepped this opening to the patio door in this case. So instead of our 3M membrane, we have this vinyl deck membrane, and it's nicely detailed that you want it to run up the face of the wall and lap in under your door threshold. So we're seeing that here. So that's gonna play the same role that our 3M membrane would and provide a waterproof sill here. Right now, as you can see, we're assembling this patio sliding door on site here. So it comes in these pieces, similar to the first time you would have seen me and Ian together, where we had this similar assembly and we kind of walked through it. So this will get put together, all 4 ends, and then we got our patio sliding doors right there that'll get dropped in the frame. A nice detail here, this is an active construction site, a renovation project. You can see Ecoline is still putting out all of the drapery, keeping everything clean, all the drop cloths and garbage bags. It would be really easy to come in and just like make a mess, demo, put new windows in and not really care because of the condition that they're coming into the home in. But in this case, Ecoline's still taking that extra measure and those extra steps to take care of the property and the home while they're here doing the install.
Lots of fries.
Lots of fries. See, we have a table.
All right, so we talked about how the vinyl decking membrane was lapped up onto the sill. And then as you can see, they've also applied the 3M membrane over top of that. So doubling up our protection. And the nice thing about that, especially at the corners, you're seeing that vinyl membrane starting to pull away from the frame. So that glue's not adhering. This 3M is gonna help hold it up and keep a nice seal at the top of the tape there.
Yeah, this door is definitely gonna be more exposed to the elements than windows on the east side of the house or even the north or south side. So given the fact that we're definitely more exposed to the elements, you want to make sure you get that extra protection there. You can see we got a bead of silicone along the bottom. That's going to keep any water from coming in through the threshold. And we'll be able to get this door frame in place in a few minutes here. And it's going to look fantastic once it's in. Okay, so we got our door frame in. We got our one fixed sash door. What would you call it?
Glazing unit.
Fixed portion.
Yeah, fixed. There's a fixed portion.
Okay, now we got our slider, and look at that, just pops right in. We got a working door.
It's much better than the one you kicked in.
Much better. That didn't. How long did that take? Like an hour? We went from plywood to pure elegance.
Elegance, yeah.
Look at that.
I like that.
Look at that. You open up the door. You got your mountain view out there now. Sit out on your deck, have a nice cup of coffee in the morning.
Opens the whole space up. Yeah, you
Life
get this view
doesn't get much better than this,
anywhere
I'll tell
in
you.
this space now.
Yeah.
We're just applying our low expansion spray foam, our favorite finishing detail and key to sealing out every window with Ecoline. So again, it's going all the way to the exterior edge. In this case, it's gonna hit that nail fin flange, stop there, and then we're gonna get the spray foam expanding back in along the surface of the interior. So we get full insulation depth, front to back, and a tight air seal around the entire perimeter.
I think it's a 2-can window. So that's a big window if it's got 2 cans of insulation in it.
We set the over under at 2.5, so I'll take 3 and we'll see who's closer here.
3 is insane. Well, Chris, what do you think? This is pretty relaxing. Pretty nice day out in the hills here.
Beautiful day. Happy to be out in Canmore here. Yeah. Hanging out on the deck, watching the Ecoline guys.
Oh yeah, we forgot we were looking at
installation.
windows and doors. Yeah, those are pretty nice.
It's a small part of the day, but I guess it's important to talk about.
Yeah, yeah. I gotta say it was truly a treat coming out here, working with Chris again. You know, we always got to meet somewhere special. You know, and I think this takes the cake today. So we're just totally building that bond, that friendship.
It's always big when we come together.
Yeah, he's working towards his masterhood, and then one day we can be the same.
Just be right there together. That's all I can
we're
hope and
there.
dream for.
We're there as friends, but you know, as inspectors
Professionally.
and professionals,
Yeah.
we still have a hill to climb.
Well, this was good. This was another notch in my belt because this is actually my first nail fin installation that I've done with Ecoline.
Yeah, it's second for me, right?
So, yeah, just another area that you're one step ahead. But it was good to see that, to see the different installations.
Yeah, also against like a blank canvas of a house where we have everything exposed, you can actually see how that nail fin goes on, and then you can tell you're gonna be able to mend the siding into and then blend it all in. It's gonna look really, really nice. This black patio door behind us, I can't say it enough. The Ecoline sliding patio door is the best thing out there on the market. It is so nice, it looks so good, and it's really heavy duty. It feels like the $1 million home in there, which it is, but that's what you need if you're going for that style.
Especially here where you want to open up that view to the beautiful mountains in your backyard.
Yeah. Like in Calgary, people say, oh, we have a mountain view. I'm like, in Canmore, this is the mountain view, okay? I got a mountain view on my roof. If I stand on my roof with a telescope, I can see the mountains in Calgary, but not out here in Canmore like this. So one day we'll get a little piece of land out here. What do you think, Chris?
Yeah, yeah. One day, well into our masterhood.
Yeah, and the house will just literally, it'll only be windows and doors. No walls, just windows and doors.
Yeah.
Ecoline doors, of course, like Canadian made, Ecoline, windows and doors.
All right, dream.
Well, that's it for now. We'll catch you guys next time. Who knows where we're gonna be next time, but I guarantee it's gonna be something special, and it'll be always a pleasure to work with my man, Chris here. Take care, everybody.
See ya.